I was running late, the kind of late that makes your heart race and your palms sweat. I took a shortcut down an old winding road, hoping to make up for lost time. The headlights of my car cut through the thick fog that clung to the trees like a shroud, transforming the world outside into a ghostly landscape where shadows danced and whispered secrets. As I navigated the narrow path, the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves filled the air, mingling with the stale aroma of my car's interior. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched, an unsettling chill creeping down my spine as I strained to listen. The silence was unnerving, as if the night itself was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. Suddenly I saw it, a car up ahead, crumpled against a gnarled oak tree. My pulse quickened as I parked and jumped out, my heart pounding like a drum in my chest. As I approached, dread clawed at my insides. The sight was sickeningly familiar. Laying there was a figure, motionless, with the ground stained dark around them. My breath caught as I took in the details. The car looked strikingly similar to mine, right down to the color and the dent in the door. Panic flooded my veins as I stumbled back, the metallic scent of blood hitting me like a slap. My heart sank and I felt bile rise in my throat. Blood was on my hands. How had it gotten there? I hadn't touched anything, but the feeling of dread was overwhelming, heavy like a weight on my chest. I glanced back at the wreck and noticed the familiar items scattered in the back seat: a crumpled jacket, an empty soda can, and the remnants of my lunch. My stomach twisted, a cold wave of terror crashing over me. It was as if I was staring into a dark mirror, reflecting a fate I had narrowly escaped. A sense of wrongness washed over me. It was as if I had stepped into a nightmare. The air grew colder, and I could almost hear the whispering winds taunting me. I felt the urge to flee, but my legs felt like lead. I had to get away from this nightmare. I jumped back into my car, my breath quickening, desperate to escape. But as I turned the key in the ignition, the engine sputtered and hesitated before roaring to life. I peeled away, the tires screeching against the gravel, but the road twisted in ways that didn't make sense. Each turn led me back to the same spot: the crashed car, the body, the blood. My heart raced, frustration mingling with fear. It was as if I was trapped in a cruel joke, the road playing tricks on me, an endless loop designed to torment. I slammed my fists against the steering wheel, the thud echoing in the silence of the night. I screamed into the void, but the only response was the echo of my own voice, swallowed by the darkness. I felt the night pressing in, suffocating, and I realized I was not alone. Something watched me from the shadows, unseen yet palpably close, as if waiting for the right moment to pounce. The fog thickened, swirling around my car like ghostly tendrils, obscuring my vision. Panic surged, and I wrestled with the steering wheel, desperately trying to break free from this cursed path. But it was no use. With every desperate turn, every frantic attempt to escape, I felt myself being drawn deeper into the abyss. The world outside blurred into a nightmare of twisted trees and glimmering eyes, mocking my futile struggle. And then, just as suddenly, everything went black. If you enjoyed this original horror story, like and subscribe to Paranormal Pursuits for more. Thanks for watching.